Hey, what's up you again guys? This is Paul from Maharlikans Code. I'm a web developer, programmer by profession. I'm from the Philippines but working here in Singapore as a software engineer, and today I will walk through with you guys on how we can use these Golang Variadic Functions. These Variadic Functions is quite different, guys. This is one of the parameters, but we make this function in Golang, the ordinary function in Golang, and then we will add on with a specific variadic variable there. This variadic variable, as you can see in our previous discussions, that we have these parameters in our functions that we put on, like the string, integer, all these things with a specific data type. But right now we need to with a specific column or a specific parameter, and then this variadic variable is ellipses with three dots. Normally this variadic variable will be doing that, will be placing with the triple dots at the end of all the arguments, all the parameters in that specific function. So let's dive into it, guys. This is very important regarding these variadic variables, because we can avoid to use this in our programming in Golang. So stick around. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and then I prepare a bit here just for our bare discussions, bare syntax in Golang. So I prepare here a bit. Then early on we have this function, as what I mentioned early on, that our normal function in Golang, that my func here, my func name, for example, guys, normally we will do like a string as a string, or num1 as integer, or num2 as a float, float 64 or 32 whatsoever, guys. So this is our normal functions, but right now we will add on some specific they call it the variadic variable in Golang. That means this variadic variable will be triple dots here, the ellipses, and then your variable name first, then variadic, for example, guys, vd, for example, guys, and then we put the triple dot. Whatever you have here, either is integer, you can accept integer, or you can accept a string or whatsoever, guys. You can accept here float 64 or 32. That means you can this vd variable will always add number of how many variables, how many parameters you can pass on to these variables. Like for example, when you call this function, like when you call this function, then you pass on all the strings there, and then num1, num2, for example, guys. Then here is a vd variable. This is the variadic variable here, is that serves as a float 64. Then you can add more values here, guys. It's like this. This is just a simple demo. So it can hold multiple variables. In this case, it's a float 64, so it can hold multiple float 64 types of arguments, guys, in this function. So let's dive into creating a simple one. So I just want to display to you, and then we can use this later on, guys. Just say like I just create a simple one for our simple understanding. Float 64, and then I will just declare a variable here, guys, inside a localized one, float 64 also. If something like a 0, then we initialize first, and then I need to loop, guys, for example. Okay, then I need to range. Normally you need to range here to display all those variables, or display all those parameters that this function addition accepts float 64. So you remember that we can accept multiple numbers here based on the float 64 type. So normally you will do the range here, then you can loop to get all the numbers, guys. So in this case, I would like to result and then I just add on, because this one is additional addition, guys. So I just want to return first here this one without any what do you call hold on, guys. Bar result. Oh, because I don't have the return here. I don't have the return. I return something. So right now, guys, I need to use this addition here. Then I will just say like add, guys, then calling this function. Now as you can see that the code hinting is there. The num is, as you can see, if you see triple dots there, then it's a variadic variable, guys. So you can add multiple data here. Like for example, guys, I show you, you can add how many numbers here as you want. Okay, so I will just print out, guys, these add variables here, and then display the add. Then let's see what will happen. As you can see that the welcome variadic here, and then the addition, this variable returns 8. So because I added here, guys, so I just incremented for this function addition. So 2 plus 2 plus 4 is total 8, guys. So it's correct. So you can add multiple here, guys. If you want to add more things here, then you can add, because this one is unlimited, you can put here. Now the value will be 18. So it's correct, guys. So this is how we can use the variadic variables, because normally in a typical world we do this in programming, because sometimes we cannot avoid to especially when you're creating a what they call the package or a library in Golang. So normally we don't know the user's inputs, but this is one of ways that we can do this. This what they call FMT itself, this print line, guys, as you all know that I'm printing multiple data here. Actually, when you go to the definition there, actually this one is a variadic interface. So later on I will discuss about this variadic interface also. You can see this one is an empty interface here. So we can add multiple strings or data, whatever you want, guys. Remember that we always add here the print line. You can add multiple data here, and then it just print. This one is the best example for the what they call the variadic function in Golang. So right now I will add more what do you call some examples, guys. So additional function, maybe I will add just to display some like a small calculator again, guys. Just say like transaction type is a string. So now I'm mixing with the normal parameter, guys, type, with the normal parameter type here, which is a string. And then I just say that the value, or for example, is just amount, guys. Okay, then I'll put triple dot here, meaning it's a what you call a variadic, always at the end of the parameters, guys. Otherwise it will throw an error saying that if you pass this variadic here, like any variadic, then you put like this, then that one it will detect an error, guys. Golang itself is not it will throw an error. So okay, so right now I'll just do the normal what I call function here, and then we throw some error, guys. And then okay, then I'll just say total amount, and then just say float 64, guys, and then declare it with the variable 0. And then I just detect something like if the strings.TrimSpace to detect any inputs, guys, from that we require this transType parameter. So I'll just say like I return with 0 value, then errors.New, and then something like transaction type is required. Okay, so I just pass on again, then I need to loop here, guys. Okay, you need to loop all these things. This amount that you remember, you always loop here for range because you need to capture all the values there. Okay, now right now I will try to use this switch instead of the if condition there. Right now this one you can use also if else statement, guys. Normally it's all the same, but I just want to show you that this one also is applicable here. Okay, then you put the case like the value is addition, guys, and then you can just pass on the total amount is equal to plus equal is a shortcut for this one, guys. It's the same thing with this a. Okay, so if you don't want, normally we will do like this only, no need the plus because you already plus. Okay, then the case again, we need to at least we put something like another one, subtraction, or just say it's a shortcut, guys. And then we will say like if n, because sometimes we need to validate, guys. Sometimes this is very important. Then if the n there, if this n here, normally it starts with 0. 0 means it's the first loop and then the first value for this amount. So normally we don't subtract with the 0 value, guys. You just throw your if it is required, it's up to you. Okay, so okay, I just say like minus here, guys, instead of a plus. Okay, and then else if n is equal to 0, guys, that means it's the first loop. Oops, first loop. So just say is the total amount is equal to a, guys. Just store with the normal amount there. You can also put the default here value, but this time I don't. It's not necessary in this demo. So right now, then I need to return all this total amount, and then just put nil, just to throw the null value there. And then after this, we need to use this calc. Now we are ready to use this. Right now I need to use the what you call the addition part. Addition variadic function. Just say like that, function, and then it's just say is amount, then we require an error, guys. Okay, and then we need to use the perfect condition there in our parameter. But if this one is empty, then it will just detect some error, guys. But I want to speed up a bit. Okay, and then our variadic variable here, we can input something like any values here, guys, because right now we are doing the addition thing. So I just say if error not equal to nil, then we just display like a print line here is something like oops, got some errors. Then you display the error, guys. Then after that, then you just fmt print line, just say is addition result, guys, and then I just say that the amount there. Let's try to run it. So now its addition is there, right? The value is 25. So if you add on this 10 plus is 22, then plus 3 is 25, is correct, guys. So now, as you can see, our variadic the amount float 64 is our variadic variable, always at the end of each function's parameters. You cannot build, you don't have a choice, but it's always at the end. Otherwise you cannot build this or you cannot run the program. Okay, guys, so that's the best thing for Golang, because they will enforce whatever is the correct syntax, guys. So at the moment, as you know, we have the hint ready how we can use. Now I would like to use another way, guys. Is our what you call the struct there. we can always or string or whatsoever, guys. Like we need to, I'll try the var string variadic, what do you call another function, guys, called, then we need to say like the string, guys, str val. I just say this is another way you can apply all types here, guys, in Golang, the float 64, float 32, string, interface, whatsoever, guys. Then you can just all the types in Go there. So I will just say for n, and this one is s. I just say because this one is for the string. Then you always loop through, guys, whenever you have a variadic variable. So I just say like printing this and then s, then s. Then I will just use this variadic string here and just say like I never return something, guys, so straight away we can use this like a like a b, just for the demo, guys, for the sake of simplicity. Okay, string variadic. Okay, so we expect like that. As you can see, the n is 0, 1, 2, always starts with 0, then a, b, c, all these things, guys. So it's working. And you know how to add this. We can add multiple data here, and then after this we can have a final something like a interface, guys. Just want to show you because this interface is really important especially when you're creating a package in Golang or you're creating your own library. So I will just say like I declare a simple struct here, guys, first, like a struct. Then I just require something like a username, first name, then last name as a string. Then I'll just create another what do you call the blank interface, guys, as one of our variadic variable for this function. String variadic let's say like this, guys. Then str val again, but this time is an interface, guys. This is an empty interface, and then I don't return something just for the sake of simplicity here. Okay, then the range str val again, and then you display all these, guys, fmt.println. Then right now is we try different way, guys. This is what we call, we use the reflect built-in library or built-in package in Golang. Reflect. This reflect is very useful when you use the interface, guys, most especially with dealing with your own library. Okay, this is the kind here. We will just print out these guys later, no problem. So we will continue this using this interface, guys. Hold on, I just want to use that struct there. Okay, use the first username, like let's say junior. Then the first name, say John. Last name should be Rambo, our favorite movie here. As you can see, I will just display this, guys, no worries. CLS. As you can see that our last FMT is saying that this value here is a struct, guys. So we will know, especially when you're creating your own package. Then just say 10.66. Then we'll say another one is hello something. Here is a variadic variable already, guys, so you can pass on multiple data types here. with this variadic variable. So just run it again. Now as you can see that this what do you call the first parameter passing on this variadic variable is the struct, and then the second one is the float 64, and then the last one is the string. You can add multiple here, guys, so this is very important and useful, most especially when you have your own library, guys, because we cannot prevent this user to pass on all the data types there. So I hope you learn a lot here in Maharlikans code, and see you in next video. Here in Maharlikans code, we will discuss about the what they call the Golang concurrency in our next episode here, guys, in Maharlikans code. So okay, guys, we've done our discussion regarding these variadic functions in Golang. Now now we know that how we can use these variadic variables, so the variadic functions in Golang, so that this one is very useful when we do our programming, because we cannot avoid most especially we cannot avoid the specific or variable parameters or any data types or like that, guys. So we cannot avoid all these things in Golang or any programming language, but in Golang this one is very useful and very easy to do in what I call these Golang variadic functions. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, and so that you can have more videos like this. Then probably in our next discussions, we will dive into the what I call the Golang concurrency programming, which is the most popular here in Golang programming language, because this is the main core or main functionality of Golang programming language. So stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, see you, and thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you in my next episode here in Maharlikans code. May God bless us all. Thank you, and bye bye.